You know, I'm sitting here this beautiful morning, downtown St. Pete, just reading the morning paper, you know what I'm saying, getting caught up on that TBT. Shout out to the TBT, you know what I'm saying, always doing their thing, holding us down with that quick news, Bay Area. But I seen this article about Obama unveils his plans for the center for this museum in Chicago, South Side. Shout out Chicago, South Side, you know what I'm saying? And it just kind of like hit me a certain way, like, you know, a museum on the South Side of Chicago. There's big plans for this, man. You know, personally donated like $2 million, you know. So if somebody's donating $2 million to build this museum, you can just imagine how much it costs in total. Now, from what I hear, from what I see on the news, I know the news is one way, so I'd like to check different sources. So what I hear from, you know, social media, artist accounts, you know, entertainers, regular people, 9 to 5, street niggas, whoever. Chicago's messed up. My boys live in Chicago. He's a police officer up there as well. Chicago's messed up, man. Chicago is jacked up. So, what is this museum going to do for the South Side of Chicago? Is it giving out jobs? You know, let's just be real, man. It don't matter where you come from. I don't care if your race, sex, creed, color. If you a street nigga, if you a 9 to 5 dude, you know what I'm saying? If you homeless, if you have the will and the drive and you saying I want to get a job, and you grinding trying to get a job, let's just be honest. It may not be a job out there for you. It may not be a job out there for you. No matter how hard you want it. No matter how much you're trying to change your life. You're a street dude. You trying to get out the streets. You may not be able to find no job. Simple as that. So with that being said, what are we doing when we see things like this? They've been in museums. You know. Just because a nigga sells dope don't mean he don't want to change his life and get a regular job. Don't mean he don't want to go back to school. You know, I know dudes with misdemeanors that can't get a job. Dudes that got misdemeanors for having a joint. You know, people that struck bad on their luck, you know what I'm saying, end up on the streets, but don't have an address and can't get a job. Or there's just no jobs for them, or they overqualified. So when I see museums being built in places that desperately need, you know, help, and I don't know what kind of help Chicago need. Real talk. Every time I turn and see some Chicago, nothing nigga getting shot up, boom, boom. Everybody shooting. Everybody got guns. Everybody got burners. Everybody crime, dope, killings. For what? And it's only in our areas. You're not gonna catch all that stuff down there by the basketball arena, I bet. You ain't gonna catch it down there by the Oprah building. Y'all see what I'm saying? Now, I ain't taking no shots at nobody, but what I'm saying is it's only us, our neighborhoods. So what are we doing when they building museums? Where do y'all go? Where do we go? Even if it happens not just in Chicago, our own areas, to say, hey man, let's take some of this money here and build a resource center. You know, something like that. And yeah, it sounds cliche. Let's build a resource center. They say if you build it, they will come. That's not true. That's false. That's why I was in the movie. If you build it, they won't come. You may not ever recoup your money from it. It's a resource center. There's no profits in it. But somebody will come. Somebody wants it there. But as a people, are we complaining that nobody's helping us, and then when something comes available, we shut it down? Or we don't take time to use it? Are they allotting that money to a museum because niggas don't want to go to resource centers? Let's build up some on the south side. museums. I'm not knocking the museums. Go get you some history. Go look at the stuff. It's nice. It relieves your mind. It's good. I went to the Dali the other day. I went to the Dali Museum. Shout out to OD, Pastor Rich, a couple of other fellas who took some of the 5,000 role model boys out there to the Dali Museum downtown, beautiful St. Pete downtown, right here on the water. You know what I'm saying? So we took them to the Dali, and I haven't been to the Dali in a long time. And for that hour, 2 hours I was there, you could just feel the vibe. For those couple hours I was at the Dali, you know what I'm saying? You could just feel the vibe, you know what I'm saying? And it's good for your mind. If we don't come from that, then, you know, we don't know what that's like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's cool. But is that something we really need at this time? Can we do something else with that money? That's all I'm saying. And I think we got to start asking the people that who are putting this stuff in our neighborhoods and putting this stuff in our community, we got to take charge of what they put in there. If it's not benefiting the people, who is it benefiting? Especially when so much needs to be done. What do we do with this area? This area is out of control. So we got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot first of all. Put it down. For real. We got to do that. We got to start rebuilding, man. But we got to start allotting where that paper going. We got to start counting where that paper going, man. We voting for these people. Go down there and show your face. I don't care if you a street nigga, 9 to 5 nigga, like I said. Go show your face in these people building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let them know. I may have a couple of charges, but I ain't dumb. I know I have a right to be in this building. I know I have a right to ask questions. You see what I'm saying? And when we start talking like that and gathering as a people, you know, that's the music. This the plans, man. Southside Chicago. Southside Chicago, they finna build a museum for y'all, man. Where the resource centers at? Let's use them when they put them up, though. Let's not talk about it. Let's do it. Y'all live cold, man. HLC. Cold life. High life. The only life. Y'all be easy, man.